My 100 level in the university, I was having a conversation with somebody and I was maintaining so much eye contact with him. I mean, I was looking at the person and telling the person exactly what I wanted to say. But I noticed that the guy could not hold eye contact with me. And I was just like, okay, maybe he doesn't know how to do it. But later on, he was like, bro, how do you do it? How do you hold eye contact? I'm like, what do you mean? He said, I cannot hold eye contact with people. And I was kind of surprised that somebody on earth does not know how to hold eye contact. But over the years, I think I learned it. Yeah, probably like reading books, I realized that eye contact is very important. It shows you're a confident person. And one of the ways that sparks confidence is your eye contact. Now, a person could be bluffing, like seriously bluffing, but then holding eye contact can be tempting to the extent that you feel that what he or she is saying is actually the truth. So eye contact says a lot. Issues where there's about to be a fight, probably there's a tension before the fight, or there's tension in a room between two people. Now, one of the things that can determine whether or not that tension will break out to a fight is eye contact. If one of the guys looks at the other person wrongly, that fight could break out. But there's how one of them can be smart enough to manage the situation, knowing that if it goes beyond that, it's going to be a fight. And one of the ways to do that is by eye contact. Now, one of the things that can help in this situation is what is called the triangle method. Okay, look at the eyes, both eyes, and then the nose of the person. And then this has a way of de-escalating the tension, because prolonged eye contact really shows that there is tension and that they are ready to fight. Another way of de-escalating conflicts in this situation I've probably branched off is by opening up your palms. Okay, psychologists have proven this. Tighted fists or tight fists usually show that you're about to get into action, and so the other person is likely going to do that as well. Now, one of the parties has to be smart enough to know he or she has to calm down a bit to avoid it escalating. That's if at all they don't want it to escalate in the first place. So these are some of the things that eye contact can do. I mean, I've said a lot about eye contact, but then we should not downplay the role of eye contact in our day-to-day conversations. Eye contact helps you as a speaker. You cannot speak appropriately to an audience without being able to hold eye contact. I mean, what audience can you speak to when you are averting their eyes and probably not trying to look at them? You are not going to speak to anybody in the end because they're not going to engage and get involved in your message. But when you're able to look into people's eyes, one after the other, spread your eyes across the room, that will be able to show that you're a confident speaker, even though deep down inside of you, you feel like you're being eaten up. So eye contact helps a lot. And these are some of the things that you can take up as cues to eye contact. So when next you have a conversation, do your best to hold eye contact. I'm not saying you shouldn't blink. You might blink if, at the beginning stages, but as time goes on, you start getting used to it. So this is all I have to say for today. Probably gone past my 3 minutes mark, but here we go, brothers and sisters. Here we go.